guys, and welcome back. In today's video I'm going to be doing another Boholocs installation on my hair. I did a Boholocs installation about 2 years ago, I think, right here on the channel. I'll link the video somewhere here, and I have since ordered, I think, 3 sets from them, and I have been so happy with each and every set that I've gotten. The set that I have today, I have actually had it for well over a year. I have worn them, I think this is going to be my 4th installation. So I only wear my locks probably about 2 weeks, 3 at the most, because I like to wash my scalp fairly often because I have to apply ointments and things to my scalp. So I don't typically wear protective styles longer than 2 or 3 weeks. So that's kind of why these locks have hung in there so long. So if you add it all up, 2, 4, 6, 8, probably the equivalent of 2 months wear I've gotten out of these locks, and they are still in magnificent condition. I highly recommend them. What I'm going to do is this time I'm going to show you a different braid pattern. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, it is so freaking hot in here. Let me open up the window, even if you guys are gonna hear the planes and stuff go past, because whew, I'm hot right now and I have a long evening ahead of me. Okay, so that's much better. I'm sitting in my room, I'm on the 3rd floor, and I can see the palm trees swaying outside of my window, and I'm like, why am I sitting here suffering? If you guys hear some noise, you hear some noise. But yeah, so I am going on a trip to Seattle tomorrow, and I wanted to put my hair in a protective styling while I'm there. I decided to do a new braiding pattern. I combined 2 new patterns that I learned from 2 YouTubers here. The first is Naturally Corporate. She has a great channel. She does hair and nails and makeup and everything else. I don't know if she does makeup. Does she do makeup? Well, she does hair and nails, definitely. So check her channel out. I'll leave a link to her channel below. But I got the idea to do this particular pattern from her, and then the other from Beauty Can Braid. Yeah. And so the second one is Beauty Can Braid. I tried to implement a style she did for crochet braid patterns, but I don't know that it worked out so well for me, but we're gonna see. I did just want to show you guys the braid pattern and just kind of show you what I did. I'm going to take one. See, this is what I get for living in the hood, like seriously. Anyway, yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my hat. I'm going to show you guys my braiding pattern. It's going to be very scary because my hair is very scalpy, it's very fine, it's very thin. So don't be scared when you see me take my hat off and you see all of my scalp exposed. I cannot help it. But I'm going to take down 1 or 2 just so you guys can see what I did, the techniques that I used, and then after that I'm going to show you guys how I install and also why I decided to do this technique on my thin and fine hair. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna take off my hat so you guys can see. My hair is cornrowed all the way back. That is a plane flying over. We live so close to the San Diego airport, so we hear planes all day from 6:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. Nothing I can do about it. I live in the hood, okay? The technique that I borrowed from Naturally Corporate was that she did individuals in the front of her hair and then took the individuals and attached them to the cornrows in the back of her hair. So she braided those in. The technique that I got from Beauty Can Braid is that she does something similar, but she does zigzag parting so that when you put the crochets in, you're not gonna have just uniform braids going all the way back. It's gonna be kind of scattered, almost as if you have individuals all over. It's a beautiful technique. It definitely works for people with thick hair, but with fine hair, I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna spin around and show you guys how the zigzag parting came out, and I'm just gonna warn you, it didn't come out too well. It looks so much easier than it is. At some point I just didn't care. I just wanted just to get it over with, but I'm going to show you guys how it looks from the back. Okay, so I'm going to take down one of my braids. I'm going to take down this one right here because I just want to show you exactly what I did. Okay, so as you can see right here, I have one of my braids that I braided in the front. The reason why, I think that Naturally Corporate, she did 2 rows of individuals. I'm not sure, but I didn't do 2 rows of individuals simply because I don't have that much hair in the front, and it just would have looked really, really bad if I had attempted to do that. So I just went with my basic style of doing the 1 individual and then attaching it to the rest of my hair. But so yeah, so I have my individual right here, and I have the rest of my hair, which I did stretch beforehand because I do like to have my hair stretched before I put it in protective styling. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead. I don't have any real products outside of things like moisturizing cream and leave-in conditioner and things like that on my hair. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this and I'm just going to just start braiding and braid it all the way back. Okay, and then that's pretty much it. I'm going to just take these, I think I have 3 on each side. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 on each side. I'm going to braid these up together, and then I'm just going to tuck these into the back somewhere. So I actually just washed these locks today, and they're a tiny bit damp, but nothing that I can't deal with. They'll be dry far before I go to sleep, and if they're not, then I will just sit under the dryer for a few minutes. But these are freshly washed. If you want to see a video how I maintain and take care of my precious boho locks, these cost, they're not inexpensive, so I would definitely suggest taking very, very good care of them in between your installations. So I have a couple more bundles like this. I just wanted to show you guys, these are the long ones. In the video that I did before wearing boho locks, I did use the short ones, which I love, but I think that it's time for me to reorder those because I don't think I have enough anymore for a full head. I keep these in the original boho lock bag, as you can see. So I have my bubbly and I'm gonna get started. So satisfying on my hair. But as you can see, the only thing that kind of wears on these locks, you can see just they're in excellent shape. Excellent, not much frizz at all. But the loop where you loop in for the crochet, it does get a little stretched out. So I like to put these, the worst of these, in the back of my hair. That way you won't really see it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take this, and I can feel the braid coming out of, I can feel the braid coming out right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and crochet that in. So I am probably about halfway through. My braids are still, or my locks are a little wet still, but it's fine. I can already feel a difference in how these feel on my head. These locks are already light as air to begin with, which is why I keep defaulting back to these locks whenever I need to do a protective style or a vacation style. But there is something about having your individuals anchored to the braids where you just don't feel any tension at all. Normally by this time I am starting to feel some tension right here, and this is probably where I would change my mind and want to put the cap on, but I don't think that I'm gonna have to do it because I feel nothing. No pain, no pressure, no stretching, no pulling, nothing. I'm a little shocked, but you know, it's all about technique, and sometimes just changing up your technique just a little bit can make all the difference in the world. So I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish most of my hair, and then I'll come back to do the front on camera. Hey guys, so this is the finished result. I forgot to turn the camera back on when I got to the front, so yeah, you guys didn't get to see me, but I just crocheted as normal. I just did it all over. I think that I'm going to put a little bit more in the back though. I like to make sure that my front is nice and full, and then go back and fill in the spaces in the back as needed. So probably like right here, I'm going to put in some more. I have about a quarter of a pack left, so quite a bit actually, and I'm gonna just stick that in the back just to make sure everything is full. I typically don't wear my hair down like this. When I have my locks, I typically like wear them up in a ponytail because I just like them out the way, but I like the way they look. But still, this is great. I am so happy with the results. I feel no tension at all. In fact, the only bit of tension that I feel is in the back, where I think that I kind of braided down like some baby hair in the back or something. That's the only kind of tension that I'm feeling. But in the front of my hair, it's like I'm not wearing anything at all. It feels really, really good. And this is basically how I wear my hair. So that's it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. My camera is about to die, I can see. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you. I'm gonna list everything I used in the description box. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.